Hello everybody, my name is Kademwar and welcome back for another video of NHL 18 franchise mode with the Quebec Nordiques. This might be the last video, it might not be. We're gonna see how this season goes. I'm gonna try to do the entire 5th season in this video, boys. Now, I said last time on the last video that if the 5th season I was not gonna be able to make it to the playoffs or make it past the first round, then I would end it. I would end the series, boys, because I'm not a good GM at all. All right, that would just prove that I'm not a good GM. The only thing we were able to do in 4 years was to make it to the playoffs one time, which was last year, and it gets swept in the first round. So that's not a good year at all. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate already the first month of this 5th year and see how it goes. I hope we're gonna be better. I hope we're gonna have a decent year and we're gonna make it to the playoffs, and I'm not gonna have to end this series, boys, because I really do enjoy this series. I really do enjoy it, but for some reason it's just I have so many difficulties just trying to figure out stuff. I don't know why that is, but right now we are 2-1, which is a good thing. So we're starting off pretty good. There we go, 3-1. So we're scoring at least 3 goals per game. So at least there's that. There we go, another win. 4 wins in a row. We lost our first ever game of the year, but we end up winning our 5 other games afterwards. So far we're doing pretty great, boys. We're doing pretty great so far. Looks like we're winning all of our games. Yeah, we're winning all of our games. 7-1 right now. Let's go. Let's go for another win, maybe. That would be really awesome. No, we lost in regulation 2-0. But we end up, after the first month of October, we end up with a record of 7-2, which is absolutely great. That's exactly what I wanted to see out of my team, boys. That's perfect. I couldn't ask for more. So let's hope we're going to keep it the way it is. Just to have a little recap of what my team looks like after all this. This is what it looks like. Alright, Jaden Swart that we picked up in free agency. He's playing with Johansson and Matt Duchesne. We've got Hoffman, Brian Little with Zadina. Right, we've got Abdul Gator playing with Pedersen and Donovan. Alright, third line forward. So we've got 3 big prospects playing in our team right now. One was drafted in 2018, the second year. Another one was drafted the first year, which is Pedersen. Another one was drafted the 4th year, which was probably last year, the other year previously. All right, so we're doing pretty well, boys. I love seeing that. That's what I like to see. And let me see if we got everything all right. Yep. Okay, so we're doing great, boys. We're doing pretty great, and we've got, of course, a good defense, a really good defense. So it's not a surprise that we're winning games. It's not a surprise. We're pretty weak in goaltender wise with Darcy Kemper and NT Renta. We could have a better starting goaltender, but I think that doesn't matter as long as we have the offense and the defense to protect ourselves. So I think we're okay. We can go ahead and simulate this second month. We're gonna try to make this quick, really, because I really want to make it to the playoffs, or like simulate the entire year to see how it goes. So we're gonna see, boys. We end up with 3 losses in a row right now. Start off with 2 losses in a row and actually 3 losses in a row right now. At the beginning of the month of November, which is really not good. Let's go ahead and scout once again WHL forwards. Now, I don't like to see that at all. I want to see better things happening right now. Let's go. Let's start winning. There we go. There's a win against the Red Wings. I know we can win. We went 7-2 in the first month. Now we're already at 1-4, like 1-3-1. All right. Now there's the second win. There we go. Another win, please. Let's have as much win as possible. No, not a loss. A win. There's a difference between the word win and loss. Come on now. Jesus. This is gonna be a bad month. Yeah, this is gonna be a horrible month. God damn it. We're 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we're 4 and 6 right now. 4 and 6, which is not good. We gotta do better than this. 4 and 7. Come on, we gotta at least have 5 wins. Oh my god, 4 and 7. Jesus Christ. What is this, boys? 4 and 8. It's probably 4 and 9 even. Hang on. 2, 4. God damn it. The scouting. Hang on. I gotta stop. I've got scouting to do. Okay, so let's just go to the first game of the other month. Alright, really quick. Alright, so we end up after a beautiful beginning of the year. October was great, 7 and 2. We end up having a horrible second month. A month of look at this. 1, 2, 3 losses in a row. God fucking damn it, that's 4 losses in a row right there. A win, another loss, another win. 2 losses in a row. 2 wins in a row. All right, we're getting back up. No, 4 losses in a row. What is going on? We can't make it done. All of a sudden, we're trash. I don't understand what's going on here. At least we get a good advantage with the record of our great record of 7 and 2 from the beginning. But what the hell's going on here? Why are we struggling so much? Is that something to do with the roster? It can't be the case. Our roster should be fine. It's the same roster as it was previously, so there shouldn't be any problem here. Shouldn't be any problems. You guys need to start, like, you need to start producing properly. I'm just gonna look really quick. I'm gonna look into what's causing all of this, boys. The stats, maybe. Let's go look at the stats ourselves. The individual stats and whatnot. Who's having trouble right now? Because look at this. Best scorer is Mike Hoffman, so he's playing great. And he's the best player of our team as well. He's playing on the second line. He's our best player. All right. Justin Fox playing great. All right. Ryan Johansson on the first line is having trouble. -4. -7 for Shattenkirk, which only has 9 points as well. Shattenkirk is having difficulties. Okay. Donovan. I mean, basically everyone's having difficulties. The third line is doing awful right now. But the goaltenders, not their fault. The goaltenders are doing the job. So, yeah, really it's just us. I don't know why we stopped producing and we started losing like crazy. But let me just look at the not the roster, but the scouting really quick. We're going to simulate the next month. Hopefully it's going to be a better month. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the third month. Boys, month of December. See how it goes. Hopefully we're gonna do better. We had a great first month, a horrible second month. Let's hope we at least have a neutral third month to even things out. Or like, I really want to have a good year. I don't want to end the series. All right, I want to have a good year. So let's start winning games or losing in overtime or shootout. At least getting 1 point for the games. All right. We gotta go back to WHL once again, forwards once again. That's gonna be 5 scouting in a row that I'm gonna have to do for that. Unbelievable. So we start off with a record of 2-0-1, which is pretty good. That's what I like to see. We got a point at least on all of our games in the beginning. Now, just as I say that, I jinxed my team because we lose 2 times in a row in regulation. That's great. We got to start winning, boys. There we go. There's our win. Get things back together. That's 3 and 3 right now. 3, 2 and 1. All right. 3, 3 and 1. I want to see more wins than regulation losses. All right. 4, 3 and 1. There we go. I want to see a good month. Like I really want to see a good month or the half month. All right. That's 5. Yeah, that's 5, 3 and 1. That's what I like to see. Let's continue. Actually, you know what? The Blackhawks right here. They just want to make a trade right here. They want to trade us. They want to give us Duncan Keith, but he's a top 6. Nah, we're not gonna get Duncan Keith. It's a top 6 nowadays. I mean, if it was still a top 2 or top 4, I would have taken it, but no, not gonna take that. So 6, even 7 for 7, 3, and 1. Now there we go. We're starting to win again. We're starting to have we have another great month. There we go. That's what I wanted to see, boys. I don't know what happened in this second month. Maybe we slacked off. Somebody was having a bad time or something. But 8, 3, and 1. Let's see if we can win the last game of the month of December before the new year. We can. So we finished the month of December with a record of 9, 3, and 1. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. That's what I want to see. There we go. Now the Lightning is playing like crazy. The Lightning is playing like absolutely crazy right now. They've got 56 points. Buffalo Sabres are playing well, great as well. So yeah, we are doing great. As if it wasn't for the second horrible month, we would have been probably tied up with the Pittsburgh Penguins. But nonetheless, right now we're doing pretty great from the looks of it, at least. Let me see our roster moves. Make sure that nobody is ready to play in the NHL. That's about that time that a couple of people would grow now. There is Sederberg still playing on the AHL. I'm gonna keep him on the AHL. Nobody wants, nobody wanted to make a trade for him, so I don't know, boys. Gonna have to see, I guess. All right, nobody's ready to play. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, everybody's the same. All right, so I think we're good, boys. No change-ups right now, so we can go into another month without worrying too much. Let's hope everything goes well. I'm just gonna make sure that the scouting is good. So I'm gonna look at the scouting really quick. Afterwards, we're gonna look at the stats. Actually, let's just look at the stats right away. After 3 months of simulations, we've got still Hoffman, still the best player and the best scorer overall. 32 points, 36 games, pretty good. Justin Fogg, the second best player of our team. Ryan Johansson went back up with a +5 now. Shattenkirk's still struggling with -5, so I don't know what to do about Shattenkirk, boys. He's struggling like crazy right now. What about Renta? Renta and Kemper are playing like crazy. They're playing very well for our team. So, alright, so our prospects, Brandstrom's pretty well, doing well. Donovan's doing well as well. Zadina also. And who was our other prospect? I think it was Whitney. He's having a little bit more difficulty, a 0 of +-, but overall he's fine. Okay, boys, let's do this. Let's simulate the 4th month of January. Let's see how it's gonna go. Hopefully we're gonna be doing well. Let's start with the first game. We end up losing in regulation. I don't want to see that. Losses in regulation, that's not a good way to start the year. No, I don't want to trade anybody. Not right now. Our team's playing okay, so I don't want to trade or mess things up, mess my team up. 4, okay, so 1, 1, and 1 right now. That's our record. Yes, there we go. There's another win. That's what I like to see. We got a point at least on our 3 last games. That's good. So 2, 1, 1, 1. Let's continue to play well. Let's continue to have these wins. Yes, I want to see these wins. So 2 games in a row where we score 6 games at least now. Even 2 games in a row with 5 goals and more. So that's pretty good. We end up losing after that 3-game winning streak, but that's okay. So right now we got to do the scouting. Let's go into WHL. It's going to be pretty much the entire year WHL from the looks of it. That's 2 weeks for WHL though. There we go. 2 weeks. And now we got to go for... Okay, so let's see what we're going to get as a record now. Now I don't want to make any trades. So are we going to win against Toronto? If we win against Toronto, that's pretty good. No, we end up losing in regulations. So we're at 2, 4... 5 and another loss in regulation. Really? Are we gonna win? Are we gonna win? No. Okay, we lost, but in shootout 7-6. Yo, the Predators gave us a bad time over there. Another loss in overtime this time. God damn. Alright, let's see our stats. I'm gonna make the stats really quick. WHL forwards, once again, we gotta go back over there. It's gonna be the story of our life this year for the scouting. We've got a lot of elite players I need to scout, boys. It's all in the WHL as well. So, alright, so after the month of January, we went with a record of 5-4-3. 5 wins, 7 losses. But we end up having 3 points anyways, so it's a pretty decent month. It's an okay month. We could have had a better month though, because that's gonna hurt us. Those losses are gonna hurt us, boys. But we end up having more wins than regulation losses. That's all that matters. If we can continue to have more wins than regulation losses, we should be fine. All right. I still need to go ahead and do the scouting and everything like always. We're not going to look at the stats just yet. I'm going to do the scouting, see if we need to make any trades or move up the ladder someone in the lineups. I'm going to look at all this. Okay, so I only had one thing to do, boys, for the lineups. I did have to change the lineups a little bit, but only one side. It's for the defense. Jerry Whitney needs to be playing on the top 4. He's actually a top 4 D-man now. So he grew a little bit, and now he's a top 4 D-man. So we're going to replace by position. We're going to switch position with him and Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk is going to be playing on the 4th line. Actually, you know what? I kind of want Vatanen. Yeah, Vatanen can play on the 3rd line, on top 6. He can play on the top 6. Whitney and Shattenkirk are going to play together because Shattenkirk is better overall than Whitney. So I'm feeling pretty confident with this. Let's just keep Shattenkirk on the second duo with Whitney and have Vatanen play with Brandstrom. That's what we're going to do. All right, so we're doing pretty good. We don't have anything else to do. Actually, now that Shattenkirk is Vatanen is actually playing on the top 6 when he should be playing top 4. I just need to make sure that he's playing. Alright, he's playing on the power play. And is he playing on the penalty kill? He is there as well, so no worries, no worries. Alright, we're good. We can go ahead and start the simulation of the month of February, I think it is. Yes, it is February already. We're doing pretty great, boys. We're moving fast. Let's just go right into the game of the Panthers. Right out that. It's right before the trading deadline. I don't think we're going to need to make any trades. I think our team's doing pretty good on their own right now. Let's see. We started off with a win and a loss in shootout. So that's okay. We got a win out of that. Let's see if we can do even better. Hopefully we can. No, I don't want to make any trades right now. So 1-1-1 right now. Can we win against the Tampa Bay Lightning? We can. We won. That was a big win against them. It would be a big win against the Montreal Canadiens. We lost. That's a big loss right there. So 2-2-1 right now, our record after 5 games. Can we win against Los Angeles? We lose in regulation. Oh, that's not good. We are losing a little bit too much now. Yeah, 3 losses in regulation in a row now. That's not good at all. Now fuck off with the trades. All right, so no, that's not good at all. Another loss in regulation, 4 in a row. Come on, guys. Not at the end, not right before the trading deadline. That must be because of the lineups I changed. Jerry Whitney, I put him up instead of Vatanen, and now look at things. They're already playing like trash all of a sudden. We need to go WHL once again. Forwards, like always. There we go. We need to do this 2 times now. I don't like to see that. Oh my, another loss in regulation. That's what? 6 losses in the regulation. 7 losses in regulation in a row. In a row, boys. Are we going to get out of this predicament? Finally, we get out of it. We win in shootout. It took everything to win, actually. God damn, and we lost again, but in shootout, at least we got a point out of that. God fucking damn it. I don't know. Another horrible month, boys. What was that all about? The 7 losses in regulation in a row. What was that all about? Why did we end up having that record? What was that? Okay, let's go. No, no, I don't want to make any trades. Fuck off. Okay, so let's look at the month of February, all right? After the month of February, our record for that month is 4, 8, and 2. We lost twice the amount of times we in regulation that we won games. That's awful. That's really horrible. That was a awful month, boys. We're still in... Yeah, we're still in wildcard position, but we need to start winning now. We have to be careful because we're not going to be the Metropolitan Division for the wildcard spot. We need to be in the 3rd position. And remember, boys, only 1 month and a couple of games left to do. I feel pretty confident. Let's just look at our roster really quick just to make sure nobody needs to be playing on the NHL. I'm not leaving anyone behind here. Zetterberg, I can leave him behind. That's okay. It doesn't matter. This guy doesn't matter. But as it is for the NHL, I mean, we should be okay. Everybody's playing okay. Everybody's playing their position. Jerry Whitney needs to be playing top 4 now. 2, 3, okay, 4. God damn. Clutterbuck actually went into a 4th, so he's not a 3rd scorer, 3rd liner anymore. He's a 4th liner. I mean, he's putting his position, so that's pretty good. What is it? Zadina is actually a 2nd liner now as well. So Zadina is a 2nd liner. It would be better if I just go into the edit lines. Would be a better knowing for us what's ahead. Okay, so these guys are all 1st liners as well for sure. Hoffman's still a 1st liner. Brian Little is a 2nd liner. Zadina is a 2nd liner as well. So Zadina did grow. Alright, he's a 2nd liner now. Abdul Gator, still 3rd liner, still 3rd. Alright. So that's that. These guys are okay. Reichel, alright. Brian Ross, still a 3rd liner. So we still need to play Brian Ross in the power play and penalty kill, and Mike Hoffman. The rest of them are playing their position. Clutterbuck is actually like a 4th liner now, so we don't need to be playing him on any special position. So it's really Hoffman and Brian Ross we need to make sure that they play. So Mike Hoffman we can keep in there, Brian Ross, and we can move up. We can prevent Clutterbuck from playing now. We can like choose someone else to play instead. We have a choice between Abdelkader, Reichel, Pettersson maybe. A young player would be really good. I think Zadina. I think I want to play Zadina. Alright, Zadina over here. That would be pretty great. We also got penalty kill. Make sure that... Okay, Clutterbuck doesn't need to be there. Let's put up somebody else instead. Like, this guy's pretty good. Offensive awareness. Defensive awareness. So, let's just put Donovan in there. Should be a good player. I think we're good, boys. I think we're good. Not gonna make any trades. I'm feeling good about the team. We should be okay, alright? We should be okay for the team. Let's just hope that we can get more points. Let's just hope we get a good month. If we get a good month, we should be back into 3rd or 2nd position in our division. If we get another bad month, though, we're out of the division. So it's really the month that's going to determine if we make it to the playoffs or not. It really is, boys. So we start with a win and a loss in regulation. Another win, nice. 3 wins, yes. That's what I like to see. 4 wins, nice. Okay, 3 wins in a row. That's what I like to see, boys. 4 and 1 right now. 4 and 1. I want to see that more. Yes. We got to go back to WHL forwards again. All right, 3 weeks. Oh, let's hope. Yes, 4 wins in a row. We lost in regulation, but we got another win, another loss in regulation. All right, so we're starting to lose in regulation now. Yeah, 2 losses in regulation in a row, but we win again. 2 wins in a row now. Can we win? 3 wins in a row, 4 wins in a row. Nice. That was a really good month. Really good month of simulation, boys. That's what we needed in order to make sure that we probably have a chance to make it to the playoffs. We ended up the month with a record of 8 and 4. So that's pretty good, boys. That's a really good record for a month. 8-4. I like that. It's almost as good. It's a little bit worse for wear than the 7-2 one. That was our best month by far. It was the first month, but it's still a pretty good good record. Where are we now? All right, we're in third position. We did not make it to the playoffs just yet. We're not yet qualified because the Toronto Maple Leafs are still in it, boys. Technically, they're still in it. 84 points. They have a chance. We need to win most of our games left in April, and to make it, like, to really ensure that we make it. So we're not in there just yet. The wild card, one of the wild card spots already made it. We probably have a chance because the second wild card spot isn't taken in Eastern Conference just yet. It's 82 points. All right, I think I'm feeling pretty good, boys. If we don't make it to the third place, we can probably make it to the fourth place and get the wild card spot anyways. I think we should be okay for the playoffs. I think. We're gonna have to see though. So let's simulate, boys. Let's simulate the rest of the games, see how it's gonna go. Hopefully we're gonna be able to make it to the playoffs. Hopefully. We start with a loss, 2 losses in a row. No, not losses in regulation too. That's exactly not what we need right now. We need to win games, not lose them. Come on, win games. We need to win. No, not 3 losses in a row. No, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Yeah, we're not gonna make it, boys. We're absolutely not gonna make it to the playoffs. And no, we didn't make it. We did not make it to the playoffs. Why? We were doing great. We decided that in April, the last games that we needed to do, we ended the fucking year with 1 game, 1 win, and 5 losses in regulation. What the fuck? What kind of month of April is that? And because of that, we didn't make it to the playoffs. And now, well, their series is ended, boys. This is the end of this series. Well, let's just look at the stats. Let's just look at the stats, and I guess this Let's Play is over, boys. I'm gonna get fired. God fucking damn it. 5 years of nothingness. 5 years, and the only thing we did is a first round sweep for the playoffs. That's pretty great. That's beautiful. I don't know how we managed to shit the bed in April. We were at that far to make it to the playoffs. What the fuck was that? 33 goals for Hoffman. He played pretty well. I mean, Hoffman and Falk played pretty well. Johansson, he pretty much did his job. 49 points. He could have done better though. Alright, so a couple of players had a difficult time to say the least. Our goaltenders played great during the entire year. We can't blame them. We can only blame, I don't know who to blame really. Maybe the lack of offense during the middle of the year. The second half of the year maybe was the problem. And as for the best scorer of the league was Ovechkin Tarasenko as well. 55, 52 goals. Best player of the year, Ovechkin, 98 points at 36 years of age. Still getting it done, boys. 93 points for Zibanejad, which is surprising. McDavid. We got all these players. Alright. God fucking damn it. Defense-wise, Ekman Larson. We've got Carlson as well. Do we even have Justin Fox up there? Justin Fox up there, one of our best defensemen. And goaltender-wise, who would win the Vizina this year? It would be Robin Lehner. Probably Robin Lehner or Scott Darling. Winning their Vizina. Very interesting. Very interesting. Best rookie of the year. Let's see who it is. Blake Spears, 51 points. Low top 6. So, kind of surprising year for the best players, boys. And let's see where we ended up finishing. Finished up with 89 points. 1 point less than Toronto, boys. What happened we had a chance for I thought that even if we made it to the fourth place, we would have made it. What happened in Metropolitan, man? They made it to 90 points as well. They went clutch, the Flyers? Really? Oh my god, that's just horrible for us. We had a bad luck. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this series and this Let's Play. I'm going to see you guys for the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace, boys.